Word, son. What do you do, YouTube? It's your boy, Jay Divine. All right, man, before we get into this video, make sure to hit the like button, comment, subscribe. Share the word, spread the links, because you know how I do. If you haven't already, when you hit that subscribe button, click the bell icon to be notified every time I upload. Without further ado, let's get up into it. Okay, man, so let me just get into this entire debacle right here. The one thing I can't stand when it comes to Madden, I hate playing against people that feel like just because they won, they feel like you're crazy, or you're just mad because you lost. You're just talking on the top of your head because you're upset. Take that L, yada yada yada, and they make my ass itch. I can't stand man players like this. So what I'm gonna show you is this is an actual clip of me in my franchise, and I'm playing against the 49ers. So this is his final drive. The Niners is running his final drive. So what he does is he goes down the field, he does his thing, whatever. He gets down to where he needs to get down at, and he has 8 seconds left. He calls timeout. Perfectly fine, whatever. Okay. Now keep this in mind. I want you to pay very close attention to what I'm about to show you. Now on the next play, the very next play, as he snaps the ball, he snaps it, drops back, does his thing. He throws the pass. And as you see, if you look at the clock up there, it says 1 second left. No problem. Or is it? We go back and I'll look at this thing. If you look at when he snapped the ball, ladies and gentlemen, when he got all the way to the end, which I knew that there was pretty much 1 second left on the clock. So I tried to back off and let that 1 second pass so I can go on ahead and take this thing to overtime. I try to do that and they literally hang it at 1 second. I've gotten beat like this one time before. I forgot what video I did this on. If I find the card, I'll post it. But I literally have gotten beaten this same exact way. And people love to try to make it seem like, well, if you didn't play like that in the beginning, you wouldn't be in this position to begin with. It doesn't matter. I should not have to lose because of the shortcomings of said game. That's not fair to either user. It's not fair to the user that is literally trying to find different ways on how to try to keep fighting. It's not fair to that user, but it's fair to the user that it happened against, because it works out in his favor because he's able to kick the field goal and he wins the game. So this is what I decided to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play this clip here, right? And I'm going to put a stopwatch on it, because when I did it with the stopwatch on my phone twice, I did 8.2 the first time and I did 8.8 the second time. Now, I want you to keep this in mind. When you see that when you see the play where he's sitting at 8 seconds, the minute he snaps the ball, he's sitting at 7 seconds. Okay. The ball's not even in his hand. As soon as the play starts, as soon as the center gets his hand on the ball, it's at 7 seconds. It's not even touching the QB's hand yet. Keep that in mind. I'm going to run a stopwatch on this very play, and I want you to see how much time has elapsed, because his argument is that he got it off in 1 second. Everything was totally fine. 8 seconds went by like it was supposed to. Like, oh yeah, like everything was all good. I'm going to show you the stopwatch on this play. Let's run the clip. Now that is a goddamn shame. 8.09 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, before I started that entire countdown, I wanted you to understand something. When he snapped that ball, he didn't have a whole 8 seconds to run with. When he called timeout and before that next play started, he had that bitch sitting at what? 8.02 seconds, 8.01 seconds. Because when the play started, he literally went to 7 seconds. So he didn't have a whole 8 seconds to run with. So that means that when I ran that stopwatch timer, that meant that he had way more time allotted than what the game was supposed to allow him to have. But I'm the one that's called a scientist. You'll see the screenshots, but I'm called everything in the book but real. I have proof. I come with proof, ladies and gentlemen. I don't just talk how I talk because I'm upset about something or because I'm mad. I come with logic. Okay. I am always stating facts. I can always break it down and show you Barney style as to what I'm referring to. Clint Oldenburg, this is your fault. Okay, this is everybody at EA Sports. This is your fault because these are the type of players that you breed nowadays. You got players that have zero integrity, right? Now, I understand that integrity don't mean everything, but the point I'm trying to make is these are the type of players that you have that play Madden now that are so pathetic that they'll hide behind anything that will allow them to win. And then when you bring it up, you're just mad. You're just upset. Oh, you're mad. Ha ha. Get better. Get good. Skill issue. This is corny to me. This is corny. This is a franchise mode that I'm in right now. This is a 32-man league franchise that I'm in right now. And I have to put up with stuff like this. Well, not for long anyway, but I have to put up with stuff like this in the league. I have to put up with stuff like this in your game because you won't sit down and take the time to make sure that you have a cohesive product. This is what I got to put up with. Mind you, I got Madden for free on both consoles, ladies and gentlemen, and I still feel like I want a refund. This is disgusting. Players like him have no right to be in Madden right now. Because if we rewind the hands of time when Madden really meant something and you had to actually be skillful and didn't have to rely on shortcomings like this to win, he would have been out of here a long time ago. And I told 49ers, and you'll see the screenshot, I told him, I said, you know what? Better yet, I'm going to break this down and I'm going to put this on YouTube. And when I post the link, I want you to come up to YouTube, get in the comment section, and I'm going to pin it. I want you to explain to everybody in this comment section right now, if you see the pinned comment, if he's in there right now, which I doubt he will, but if you see the pinned comment, I want you to look at his explanation. And then look at his explanation, go back and watch this video, and tell me does what he's saying make sense. Because I guarantee you it won't. After everything that I just broke down, you will not sit here and tell me that, oh, yeah, I won fair and square. No, the fuck you didn't. No, you didn't. You won off of a flaw in the video game. Now, granted, this wasn't a game where it was like make or break or I would make the playoffs if I didn't do this or do that. But it was one of those things where I would have had a fighting chance to still try to win. If we went to OT and he beat me, I wouldn't be making this video right about now. But the fact that this is the second time this has happened to me, somebody has played me the same exact way. I don't remember which Madden it was, but I've gotten beaten the same exact way. The clock lingering at 1 second. Holding at 1 second just so he can be able to kick the field goal, knowing good and damn well that the time clock normally doesn't have the issue ticking down. Because if that's the case, then why does it seem like you're always in the third quarter or fourth quarter faster than what you normally are? I understand they settled the clock thing, but the time clock never is normally an issue because it ticks down like it's supposed to. We're not paying attention to it until it's time to get down to the wire. So why does now all of a sudden the time clock now want to take its time tickling down or trickle down, excuse me. Why does it now all of a sudden want to do that? Now I'm being called crazy. I'm being called, quote unquote, a scientist now because, oh, you're not counting the seconds right. You're counting them offhand. You're not doing this. You're not doing that. Players like this are pathetic. I can't be in a franchise mode where I got to play against my opponent and Madden to try to make sure that I beat him. I can't do that. Madden 23 is a disgusting joke. I don't care for Madden 24. I don't care for franchise mode. I don't care for Madden. I don't care. I got this game for free and I still want a refund. This is disgusting. This 49ers player, he's pathetic. And like I said, 49ers, if you're in the comment section right now, explain to everybody in the comment section right now as to how you came out with this win. We're not talking about all the way up to that point. But we're talking about how exactly did you get that field goal off? Because it doesn't matter the fact that you was hitting timeout or you was spamming timeout. Because regardless of the fact that if you didn't have any more time on the clock, that timeout shouldn't matter. You spamming timeout should have never held that 1 second up. You should have went to OT with me. There's no reason for you to come out with a win like that because you didn't deserve it. Clint Oldenburg, this is your fault. This is all your fault. This is the entire Madden staff. This is your fault. This is what we got to put up with now. So now, not only did I get cheated, but now I got to sit here and listen to somebody bump his gums. Pretty much, he don't know what he's talking about. But I got to listen to somebody run his mouth, talk about something that he don't know of. And when I break it down to him, he still either doesn't want to believe it or he still wants to sit there and try to hide the whole idea of, oh, well, I hit timeout. I was spamming timeout. His shoulder was down. His shoulder was down. I was hitting timeout. It don't make a difference. You got more time than what you were allowed. You got way more time than what you were allowed. But it's cool because the cowardly and pathetic Madden players, they'll sit there and find a way to justify what just happened. This is disgusting. This game makes me sick. Clint Oldenburg, you make me sick. I will never, ever in my life, as long as I live, put another quarter, a dime, a penny into Madden. This entire game sucks. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Man, I'm going to get up out of here. Hey, 49ers, man, you're pathetic. You're pathetic, my man. You're very, very pathetic. And like I said, don't duck the smoke in the comment section. When I post this link, get down here and post it. Post your comment. Explain to everybody what just happened right here. Explain it. Don't hide. Don't duck the smoke. Don't duck the heat. Get in the comment section and explain to everybody exactly what happened. And you can't make sense of it after everything I just broke down. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below, man. I'm going to get up out of here. Make sure you hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share the word, spread the links, because you know how I do. But I'm going to get up out of here, man. Madden 23 is ass, and Madden 24 is going to be the same exact thing. It's your boy Jay Divine, and I'm signing out. Peace.